Have you ever wondered why on earth something happens only to later realize that it all happened for a reason? Sometimes what feels like a string of bad luck is actually a blessing in disguise. This week our RV took a hit, our keys went missing, and our car ended up getting towed. But it didn't take us long to realize that that might have saved our lives.
Matters worse. We just noticed that this whole thing needs to be replaced too.
It is time. Someone is here to take our baby away.
Matters worse. We just noticed that this whole thing needs to be replaced too.
Tell him what he said about like those lugs missing.
Yeah. Basically, what happened was where the lug nuts go on to hold the wheel in place, the bolt snapped, sheared completely off.
Two of them. Didn't we just have the tires replaced like 3 weeks ago and they saw it? So it was in the last 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
If not just in the last week.
Not in the last week, exactly. Because I didn't notice that before. And I usually do a walk around.
So it hasn't been that long, but I'm like, hey, I'm secretly grateful because I'm like, we haven't been able to drive that car, and because of towing it is how we noticed it.
If that tire came off when you're doing 65,
He says that our car would have flipped.
The kids in it.
Exactly. So I'm like, hey, if the cost is we get new batteries and we had it towed and we noticed that could have saved our life. That's how I'm looking at it. So I'm not complaining about our key being lost now. That makes me feel better. If we wouldn't have towed the car, we wouldn't have seen that. Honestly, if he didn't point it out, I would have even getting it towed, I wouldn't have known. You know what I mean? I'm counting this as a miracle.
Truly, it could have saved your life.
Because the whole last 2 days, we have all been, including the kids, racking our brain of like, how does the insert of the key that flips together and is also held by a metal, you were trying to open it to give the person the code or something and you couldn't.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's set on the key bench and that happens, and we've been racking our brains being like, how did that happen and why? And I'm like, why did this happen? And now I'm like, I feel like God was like, this thing is gonna go missing because you cannot drive your car. This is your one key, lose that. Like, that has never happened. How else?
I don't know.
Why did
Is this a saved by an angel moment?
The last few days, I've been telling you, I just can't for the life of me piece together what happened.
I know.
How. And now I'm like, okay, like, that was confidential. Like, we couldn't drive our car. We were literally about to drive into the city.
Mm-hmm.
You would have.
Literally, we would have probably been there yesterday, if not at least today. And the only reason we didn't is because we couldn't drive our car. And now I'm like, you're telling me that we could have died if we had been driving? Now I'm like, I have no problem with our key going missing. And it feels like a blessing and not a curse. Have not a care in the world. They don't care about the car getting towed, the key missing. They're just eating animal crackers and arguing over what's what. Huh, Ollie? Are those good?
I got a bison one.
That's a bison? Listen,
This is
that's
a
probably a
llama.
cow, but everything is a bison to us.
This is a llama.
That's a camel.
This
You're
is-
fired.
No, wait, no, this is not a llama.
Right, we're going out on an adventure. We looked up a splash pad that has a waterfront park and a beach area and probably even a fishing area. And we are going out to celebrate that we are alive apparently after the news we got. And I'm happy that our car getting fixed is halfway resolved now.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun.
Tiny little coffee shop here. Just, I guess it's Ossining or Ossining on the Hudson. And it's crazy because everything closes at like 5 during the midweek, which just seems really wild to me that you can be close to the city and have stuff closing at 5 p.m. We don't live in the city by any means in South Carolina, but nothing closes at 5 p.m. They weren't too thrilled about having to make drinks after they just washed all the stuff to close up for the night, but I'm like, you guys still have 15 minutes that you're open. They were cool about it, but they're like, oh yeah, we had just cleaned everything up. I'm like, it's not even 5, you're not closed yet. 10 o'clock.
Or I would say our normal is like 8.
8, exactly. That's what I said. So
I was about to complain about the size, and then I took one sip. It's so good. How's yours, babe? Wait, I think I already said. Hot?
Oh, so hot. It's good though.
We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right.
Are you on a train?
With you and I, the future.
We had to come for the splash pad over here, and we were super excited because it's so hot and it's not working. We were just having all the bad luck this week. This park was super cute, but man, it's New York. We are not used to the level of littering and glass. Like, there was glass all over, even the beach swimming area.
Kids playground area.
I didn't see any of the kids, but like the splash pad was closed down, which was unfortunate because it was a really cute one and they would have loved that. Splash pad was closed down, playground was a little hot, and then the lake area, which would have been great, there was glass just everywhere. I just did not feel comfortable. And we're gonna go back to the RV after a little drive around town, and we have a little sprinkler system that we're gonna set up for them, and that's gonna be our fun. They're gonna run through that, and then we will do another classic movie that we're gonna figure out. We did the Parent Trap yesterday. We have to figure out what we're watching today.
You and I can weather any storm.
Just gonna stay up?
No, I would not bet on that. Ay, mi madre. Oh my goodness. But you put the thing, right?
Yeah.
We couldn't even find our little splash pad because it's in the white car. So, the hose is what we get. That's our entertainment. Get him, get him, get him.
Great idea. I thought this was a sprinkler system, but it's just a bubble maker.
Oh, gee, I knew you were gonna disappoint us. The second you said that, I was like, what is he thinking?
Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Get.
Is that fun, Ollie?
We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
Please close the door.
You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
She hit it up again. Let us stop hitting it up in the air.
Baby, we're children of summer. We're meant to be free.
Tunnel. Bad tunnel.
Turn it off?
Yeah.
Okay. It's off. All right.
We have been on a musical kick, and I was trying to think of movies that are musicals based in New York, and Annie is a classic that the kids haven't seen, so we're definitely doing that one. I love you.
Love you.
You're so sweet.
I'm gonna challenge Jace. So you can eat an entire one whole clove of garlic.
No.
No, you bow out?
I'll do onion though.
No. I said garlic. You gonna bow out on me? You gonna watch. Whole one. Putting the vampires away.
She said I didn't punch.
Cool. That's hot. You try it?
Half.
Half one?
Rock. Stop.
Wait, swallow it? We have to swallow it?
Alright, do this. Ready? Let's do it. Chew, chew. Chew, chew. Chew it. That way. Are you chewing it? I think you're just like sucking on it, which is probably worse.